Guys, it is redemption time. Yes, it is redemption time. It is time for Chelsea to really show us they are really ready for this season. It's time for Pochettino to actually show that he is ready for this season. He has sold us a dream, sold us so much that we are really expecting. The game against Liverpool, we all dreamed so much about, had so much high hopes about this Chelsea team. The game against West Ham, we were brought back to reality. Now it's time for Pochettino to actually show us that yes, the dream I've sold you people during the preseason, the dream I've sold during the game against Liverpool, the performance against West Ham, everything, it's all true. It is in a lie, nothing like a fluke. So it's now time for Pochettino to show us he is ready. It is redemption time. Chelsea versus Luton match preview. Here we go. Hello guys, it's your boy SA again. Yeah, we were actually sold a dream. Yes, every Chelsea fan had a dream from the preseason to the Liverpool game, but the game against West Ham actually really brought us to reality. But I think joy and pain is part of the game. Joy and pain is really part of the game. Sometimes we are here, sometimes we are down, but you don't have to go too down. Well, the game against West Ham was a wake-up call to everybody, to the fans, to the players, to Pochettino. The game against West Ham was a wake-up call that I think, personally, I feel we are not ready. That's what I said in my last video, but I believe there's room for another chance, and this is the time. This is the redemption time for Chelsea, for Pochettino, for everybody to show us that we are really ready. We are here to win. We are here to compete, not just talk. It's time for them to start showing what this stuff they are made of. Well, in today's video, we'll talk about a match preview for the game against Luton. Well, the game against Luton is one game that really we need it to kickstart our season properly. 2 games, 1 point. It's not really. This is not really the Chelsea. It's not really the dream Pochettino sold us in the preseason. And talking about the preseason, I think it's time for Pochettino to actually go back to the basics. And the basics was starting the preseason with a 4-3-3 formation, which every single fan were happy about. We were all excited that 4-3-3 formation, and it has actually brought the best out of Nicholas Jackson. But the game against Liverpool, we started with a 3-5-2. We were like, okay, maybe because there was no CAICEDO, there was no LAVIA, and there was no NKUNKU, that's why he decided to go with a 3-5-2. And boom, the second game, 3-5-2 again. Come on. And it really showed that the 3-5-2 is not working. The 3-5-2 has really exposed Chelsea's defense, because if you look, we concede cheeky goals, we start slow, and that is not what that's not what we saw in the preseason. In the preseason, with the 4-3-3 formation, we were awesome. We were firing in all cylinders. Passes were coming out for Nicholas Jackson, but the 3-5-2 has only made Nicholas Jackson to fight a lone fight up front, and it's not helping him. It's not really helping him, and if this continues, it will only help dent his morale. Nicholas Jackson has really sold us a huge dream, and we are all expecting that he starts scoring goals. But I think with this 3-5-2 formation, where not even one pass is coming out for Nicholas Jackson, it becomes a problem. I think this is now time. The game against Luton, it's time for Chelsea to go back to the 4-3-3. Time for Pochettino to actually go back to this 4-3-3 formation, so that Nicholas Jackson will get enough time, enough chance to run in between the defenders, and passes will also come out. Well, that game against Luton, I think the last time Chelsea actually played Luton, the last 2 times rather, we beat them 3-2, 3-1, one in the FA Cup. And so Luton now one of the lowest ranked team in the Premier League as we speak, and you know, if Chelsea no fit beat a team like Luton, then I don't think say we ready for this season. If we can't beat Luton, we are definitely not ready for this season. Yeah, everybody say Chelsea is building for the future. No, I believe we are building for now, and since we dey build for now and we have a coach like Pochettino, we have an owner who can actually really spend, we should start winning games. Games against Luton are games that need Chelsea to be, they need us to be winning. We need to win this game. That can only put more confidence in the team. Well, so many people, they blame CAICEDO for the last match because he conceded a late penalty. Well, if you look, CAICEDO has only played 45 minutes of real football before now in the preseason, so you see his rustiness in the game, and I not blame him. I not really blame him. It happens to everybody. It happens to anybody. I just think that, and this time around with the 4-3-3 formation, he can come up with maybe a CAICEDO, Gallagher, and Enzo Fernandez in that midfield. Make we see how he go be with a 4-3-3 formation, because the 3-5-2 formation they put, they make CHILWELL and GUSO, they fly up front. They forget the defense, and when you forget the defense now, they make our left back, they make the centre back, DISASI and COLWIL, make them very much uncomfortable. Imagine COLWIL, they play left back. It's not really nice. It's not the waiting we expect with this. So the game against this game will go happen on Friday. This game will play on Friday. We only expect a win. This game should be the game that will kickstart Chelsea's season really well, because anything less than a win, let's just forget it. Yes, for injuries, CHUKWUEMEKA, sadly, I don't know why this thing they always happen to Chelsea players. Every time they tend to pick form, boom, out of nowhere, injuries go just like derail their season. CHUKWUEMEKA now go day out of Chelsea for a whopping 6 weeks. Well, 6 weeks not too far, but it's far, because him now one person who done the peak form for the team, and as it is now, Chelsea never get a creative player. MUDRYK, everybody put mind on MUDRYK, never really hits the ground running. So I just hope say no more injuries. 2 games, massive numbers of injuries. Badiashile out, Fofana out, Broja just coming back, James out, CHUKWUEMEKA out. We hope we don't get more players in the game against Luton on Friday. This game is late, 8 o'clock. At that time they will play this game, and like I said, we only expect Chelsea to win this game. Anything less than a win than 0 for Chelsea. Anything less than a win than 0, because the banter no be here. We don't really spend so much to make sure for us to day 15 for table. We don't really spend so much. Yes, we'll say not just the first 2 games of the season, but the first 2 games of the season, if we not do well, it will really affect the morale. Remember, we not really start well last season. We ended badly last season, and this time around we should actually start well. Or every eyes there on Chelsea as it is now. So we really need to start well. We don't spend so much to revamp the defense, to revamp the keeping position, to revamp the midfield, revamp the full team. We've spent so much, and we can only expect a win. So Pochettino should just go back with the 4-3-3 formation we see for the preseason. And one other person I need to talk about is SANCHEZ. I won't lie. So far, the 2 games we Chelsea don't play with SANCHEZ behind the sticks, just 5/10. He never really impressed me. He made some shocking save against West Ham, but come on, just imagine the Anthony goal. So every single person needs to up their game. Every single player needs to up their game. One player, MUDRYK really needs to up in game so badly. If not, man, what's the law? Sterling really improved last game. If Sterling fit keep up this pace, the kind of game wey Sterling play against West Ham, if he really keep that form, I tell you, Sterling will be massive, because this is the Sterling we will know. Run into players, dribble them. Not be say you just run into players and you can't even complete one successful dribble. In the game against West Ham, Sterling was really awesome. So this, like I said earlier, this is not just redemption time for Chelsea and Pochettino. This game will really tell us if we go far this season, or if we go decide to struggle for relegation, as the case may be. Anyway guys, this is just the preview between Chelsea versus Luton. We only hope Chelsea will win. I'd like to get your own what you think about this game. What's your prediction? For my prediction, well, Chelsea can be very funny, so maybe a 2-0, a 2-1, a 2-1 win for me, and I hope Jackson will score in goal. I'd like to get your prediction. And also, if now your first time here for our channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button, click the bell icon to get notified whenever we drop in new videos. And remember, most importantly, stay safe out there.